Hey everybody, Gary here again. Welcome back to my channel, the Local Country Review. Um, Wanted to talk to a little bit about something that people have a hard time with. You know, you want to start a YouTube channel, and I thought the same thing. You know, who's going to be interested in anything I have to say? Well, you'd be surprised. A lot of people will. Um, Say you don't know what to post. I don't know what to post. I'm not good at anything. I don't know how to do nothing. Well, I'm here to tell you everybody's good at something. Everybody can do something. I don't care what it is. You're good at something. Maybe you're good at changing tires. You're good at watching elderly folks. Maybe you're good at driving. Maybe you're good, blah, blah, blah. And even if you aren't good at something, somebody else will give you an idea of what they're good at. You think people like to talk about their life or anything? Oh, heck no. Yes. All those times when you're in the store, you run into somebody and you can't get rid of them because they're talking about this or that or their kids or their place or their wife or their husband or anything else like that. The whole time I'm sitting there going, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Keep going. I got time. You're giving me content. So there's that. But yeah, getting back to it, everybody can do something. And, you know, it doesn't have to be anything spectacular, you know, or mind blowing or anything like that. People want to hear about everyday lives, you know, and what they can do to fix their everyday life or make it better, you know. For Pete's sakes, I live in an RV park. In a 70 space RV park. You think there's any content here? Oh, yes. All I got to do is go down and do laundry for an hour. I got enough stuff to post for 12 hours. Somebody did something, or somebody, you know, or somebody's dog, or he said, she said, or anything else like that. You know, of course, I wouldn't post any names or faces, you know, or anything like that, but that's too funny. When people say they don't have any content, just go to Fred Meyer like I do for a half an hour. You'll be coming home going, oh crap. But you got to be able to process that, you know, and you know, work it into some kind of useful content. Like I just ran into a buddy of mine, a logger buddy of mine. Down he goes, well, we'd like to go somewhere, but every time we leave, everything dies. Geez, the kids were supposed to be watching the place. The pig died, the goat died. We don't know where the chickens are. We were gone for 2 days. Well, bingo. There you go. Maybe he wants somebody to come by and, you know, check out the place a couple times a day. You know, a little extra money in it for you, maybe. You know, $50 a week to do that times 4. There's a couple hundred extra a month, you know, for somebody that they could trust, you know, to come by and look at their stuff a little bit. But yeah, there's content. There's content everywhere. Geez, I could go on and on about my head tremor. I don't want to. I don't like to think about it. You know, it's something that I've had for 20 years. I'm 64, and it's something that I've had for 20 years. My mom had it. My grandmother had it. She had it really bad. Hey, Grandma, over here. Oh, okay. Sweet old lady. But my oldest brother had it, and my younger sister has it. But my middle brother is just older than me, does not have it. Yeah, that's strange. But anyway, go out and start up a conversation with somebody. If you're worried about, I don't have any content, let alone I don't know how to talk like you do, well, I didn't even think about it. I sat down and I turned on the dang camera and out it comes. You know, if you see people every day, you'll rarely run into somebody that doesn't want to tell about their life story. Yay! So you're taking it all in, going, okay, all right, this is content. This is content I can use and put into my own words and maybe put myself into that situation and share it on my channel. And that's all I'm doing. So, well, I hope this helps. And get out there, keep trudging along. You know, I know things are kind of shaky right now. It's nice seeing eggs down to $2.30 from $7.59, you know, in a year and a half ago. And gas is still a little high. Coffee is a little high. I hope that comes down, you know, and things get back to normal at all. And I think they will. You know, I don't really want to talk about politics. I think there's enough of that crap out there. Everybody's got their own version of the own story. And then you see the ones that are just trying to get people to react, you know, and fight with each other. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I could save that for somebody else. But if you look at one of my short videos, you know, I like to post around what's going on in Oregon, crazy stuff like that, like the insane bill on my short reel. Oh my gosh. Oh, so we got to fight that and deal with that. I can't even believe it's on there. So, anyway, thanks for hanging out with me for a minute. There's content everywhere. You just got to look at it like content. I can use this. I can use that. I can use that. I can use what I'm good at. You know, maybe washing the RV, or I do a lot of work on RVs and here in the park, and it's really great. So I can use a lot of that too. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me, and hit all the buttons on there if you would, please. I'd really appreciate it. Alrighty, take care, everybody. See you on the next one.